That's not the way the courts see it.
No, that's it, mate. So how do we actually lawfully defend ourselves?
You go back to court.
Go back to court. But like you just said, you know, how do I defend myself when the actual magistrate will make a judicial decision on your behalf, practicing law from the bench?
That's the way the system works.
I know, but like I say, I'll come again back to, is that fair and reasonable, do you think, mate?
Look, it doesn't matter what I think.
Well, it does matter what we think, mate, I think.
What matters, Richard, is how this can affect you, and it can eventually lead to you being picked up and sent to prison.
Okay, for what? For an offence? So you're going to say eventually that I'll get picked up for committing an offence, yeah? But it won't be a crime.
You have been convicted of various offences.
I know, like I said, how do you lawfully defend yourself in a court when the magistrate enters a plea for you? And that's practising law from the bench. And even the prosecutor themselves, mate, are unlawfully practising law from the bench because they don't have a bar card.
Well, if you believe that the system is at fault...
That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, mate, because I do believe...
What you can do, you have to take it back to court and get the system to consider those arguments.
How do you take a corrupt system back to their own system?
Well, it comes down to whether you believe the system is at fault or corrupt or not.
Well, I don't think it's fair and reasonable for both you and me, mate. Yeah, but that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, mate. And it seems that I'm not being unlawful with any of my actions, but it seems like people are becoming more unlawful in their actions towards me.
We're going to post these out to you.
All right, Bill. I'm sorry, mate. I didn't mean to. I'm just trying to clarify what's going on here, that's all.
Please do not sit in the driver's seat of a vehicle or take it on the road, because you can get into a lot of trouble.
Okay, like I was saying, mate, I don't drive.
Regardless of which legal entity or person or name you believe you are, this is how you're going to be identified as Richard Swift.
But I'm not that person, mate.
A certain date of birth, well, whatever you think that person is or is not, that's what the police will do.
Well, I can only give what's given to me, mate. My given name's Rick, so anything else that I give is not given. So if I give a family name or a surname, that's acquired and it's not given.
I also suggest that you maybe go to a legal advisory bureau. Because it's only going to get worse. If it's you arguing against the whole legal system in WA, then you're not... Well, some people have won before, but with the arguments that you're raising, I don't think that you're going to get the outcome that you want.
I know, mate, but what I know is, like, do I just stick my head back in the sand? Or do I try and make a difference,
Oh, look, no, always try and make a difference, but,
yeah.
See how successful other people have been with the arguments that you're raising. So just do that.
Yeah, I have, mate. We haven't had anything royal assent since 1900. We've had no referendums for that royal assent. So we're actually under corporate rules and regulations, mate.
Do you have any friends or any people that are advising you about these issues?
No, mate. No. It's just my own research from looking into... have you ever heard of the Australian Styles Manual, 6th edition?
No.
That's how all legal documents are supposed to be scripted. And if it's not under the Australian Styles Manual, 6th edition, then it's actually being fraudulent and false and misleading.
Okay.
So... Anyway, mate, it was nice speaking to you, Bill. Thank you for your patience with me. I know what I'm saying is pretty controversial and that, and I know a lot of people can't see how we are actually slaves, mate. Because we are slaves. Because no disrespect, mate, but are you in debt? Oh, you're lucky, mate. It's good, mate. There's not too many people that are in debt, mate, are you? Because you know what debt is, yeah?
That's where you owe people money or funds.
Yeah, that's it. Debt is sin, isn't it? You know what I mean? Debt is sin, mate. You know what I mean? So, I'm not religious, mate. I think the Bible, if you look at it properly, it's actually a book on commerce. Like, when they turn around and say like, oh, you have placed a sin upon, a debt upon me, and now I'm placing a debt upon you, take the word out and change it with sin, you get a better understanding of what that Bible is actually trying to say, because it's actually a book on commerce, mate. There is no God out there in the middle of the universe looking down on us, eh? Well, that's what I believe anyway, but, you know, opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one, mate, eh? Yeah. Well, Bill, actually, it was very nice speaking to you, Bill.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry for if I took up too much of your time today, buddy.
No, it's pretty quiet.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. For a Friday, that's good, mate.
Okay.
So, I just want to clarify this, yeah, before we go. So, if I travel in a private automobile and I get pulled over, I'm going to get arrested.
You'll certainly be fined, but you may be arrested.
Yeah, okay. No worries. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, and all of the police cars have automatic number plate recognition cameras.
Yeah, but what happens if there's no number plate on it, mate?
Oh, then you're stopped automatically anyway.
Okay, but I've passed the highway traffic cars with no number plate on, and they haven't pulled me over, so I don't think it can actually recognise that you don't have a number plate.
Oh, well, the human eyeball can see that you don't have a number plate.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah.
If they manage to notice it, and they're not on another job, then eventually you will get stopped.
Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, and I don't mind. You know, it's like I know you guys are doing your job, eh?
Yep.
We all got jobs to do, man.
What do you do?
Actually, at the moment, I split up with the ex, mate, and so I went and bought a caravan and a car and that, and was going prospecting. But got sidetracked doing this, mate. This has been taking up all my time. I'm trying to go prospecting, but it's just like, I don't know, you guys seem to want me to notice your notices, noticing notices, you know?
Yeah, no, we'd prefer it if we didn't have to chase after you.
No, well, I would prefer it if you guys didn't have to chase after me too. Because I would like, I don't like you thinking that I'm a job for you guys, you know? I don't want to become a job for you guys either, or any sort of hassle or anything, mate, you know? Because I'm not trying to create a fuss, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to live free.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'll put down that you called and
Is there a sort of a reference number that I can write down for this call, bud?
no, we don't have a system that records a reference number for each call like some of the Centrelink or the tax system.
Yeah.
But if you just put down the date and the time and that you spoke with Bill on this number, I'll put a note in that we've spoken and that you dispute that the cases or the warrants are active or valid, and you believe they should have been withdrawn by the court because of documents that you lodged.
Not so much the documents, it's the negotiations that I've done. I thought everything had been negotiated and discharged.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put that down, and you may get sheriff's officers visiting your home address.
That's just a postal address.
So you don't live there?
No, just postal, because I'm in a caravan, you know, so I travel around a bit.
So you're moving around, okay.
Yeah, right down south at the moment.
The people that do live there, you know, they might get a bit annoyed that you keep calling around trying to find you, but
Yeah, well, what do you need to find me for?
to speak with you and in person and let you know that there are these convictions.
Yeah. Well, all they have to do is ring me up and I can meet them somewhere if they really want to talk to me, you know, because I'm not going to try and avoid you guys, because...
Alright, cool, okay.
Yeah, so any time you've got my number, so all you have to do is just give me a ring, mate.
The contact number that we've got is
Oh no, mate, I don't even live there anymore. That's where I split up from the missus, you know.
I'll delete that one then. What's the contact number for you?
Hang on a second. It's a fairly new number. I haven't remembered it because I had the number for like 5 years. Hang on a second. Just looking it up, bud. I know it's 044.
044.
Yeah. Hang on a sec. Yeah, mate, I'll talk to anyone if they want to have a chat to me because I'm not, I know I'm not doing anything wrong, mate. I know I'm stirring a lot of the masters that are mastering over us. Yeah.
Alright, okay, well that's good. Okay, I'll put down that you're not at that address, you're in a caravan and just phone you.
Yeah, and if they want to speak to me, if they want to arrest me as well, they can tell me. I'll come and give myself up because I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered by it, you know.
Not worried about going to prison?
No, mate, I'm not. I know what I'm doing is very controversial.
Alright.
Anyway, Bill, it was very good talking to you, mate, and I hope you have a good weekend.
And you too, Richard. Hope it's working out for you.
Oh, well, whatever happens, happens, mate, you know. Such is life.
Indeed. Okay, thanks for the call.
Alright, Bill, thanks, mate. See ya.